The day before 9/11, the day before the attacks, Rumsfeld gave a press conference where he talked about trillions of dollars missing. The day. Then a plane slams into the very part of the building where they were doing the accounting. Blows up half the fucking building in the Pentagon. Blows up a wall. Donald Rumsfeld was on, where was it, the White House lawn? Listen.
He mentions $2.3 trillion in missing receipts. He talks about his, in quotes, adversary.
Did some research on plane crashes, as I'm sure many of your viewers have, and every single plane crash, especially a large aircraft, there's always wreckage left of the parts that can't be blown apart, the landing gear and the engines specifically, a lot of times the nose cone. Well, Shanksville, Pennsylvania, no wreckage whatsoever. The Pentagon, there were no engines, there were none of the landing gear, nothing.
And yet there were servicemen around that said, I've served in active military, it was a missile. I can tell you the sound of a missile. And they ignored all of this. And then we even pulled an old clip of a CNN journalist who was on the ground that day and said, I got up close, there's no plane. And they just kind of tried to wipe this from the internet.
Yeah.
And so we had to dig up this. I'm like, you had a CNN journalist who was just probably telling the truth. And was like, I'm here, this is amazing. Like, I got up close, there's no plane.
Yeah.
And you just see this perfect hole. And then you have all these people who have been in active military zones who said, I heard a missile that day. They don't release, they classify images of the plane
videotape from the gas
like 2000
station.
And who knows when Tom Fitton and Judicial Watch was finally able, and you can't see anything.
Yeah.
It's like, what hit the Pentagon?